Hey everybody, it's Mark Koep with CampgroundViews.com, bringing you another one of these excellent interviews of the vendors that help make our industry awesome. Today I've got Jason with me from Conestoga Wagons. Jason, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for having me.
So give us a rundown. I know a lot of folks will probably know the name Conestoga Wagons, but if they don't, give us a pitch. Who is Conestoga Wagons and what do you do?
So we're Conestoga Wagon Company, and we started about 5 years ago in the glamping industry. We've started building these oversized wagons. One's actually behind me, and you can see our website for the glamping industry, made with a king bed, bunk bed, air conditioning table, to give campground owners and resort owners opportunity to have an income source and a unique rental accommodation. And then we branched out and we've started building portable shower houses that
Yeah, let's jump into. We'll go to the wagons next because
showers and bathrooms.
these shower houses are brand new, and I've spoken of these to a bunch of people when they've asked about them. Tell us what this is and how it works.
So we saw a need for a pre-built shower unit in the glamping and campground industry. It's built with a steel frame that you can pick up with a forklift, pre-built, and unload it just like that as it ships, and then connect it to your water, power, sewer hookups. Each side it has a toilet, sink, shower on each side, mirror imaged, and we have different options for ADA, open stud walls or washable walls on the interior. So,
And you can. I know you had one of these units out at like the glamping. I think it was actually this unit you had out at the glamping show. Very kind of
yep.
Rustic Western appearance, but you
Mm-hmm.
can do this in any sort of design, can you?
Yeah, we can do different designs, different siding, different type of flooring. That one has EPA flooring. And if you looked at that one, it has open studs just for the interior for that look. We do now have them with the washable walls. I think you showed a picture of that before, and that's the most popular now. That
Is that this?
washable wall. Yeah, that one there. Washable walls are 4 feet up, vinyl floor, painted tongue and groove, and also qualifies for KOA standards as well.
So I thought this was a really smart idea. It's a portable bathhouse, so you don't have to build from scratch. This thing's small enough height wise to fit on a flatbed truck and be taken down the highway and then delivered to your park wherever you're at, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we've built it to the height and width of restrictions for shipping, so we don't have to have a pilot car. It is an oversized load, but it's 8x16 steel frame. But we can do a little bit different configurations in it to fit your needs and what each park has, from ADA to shower only, laundry room facility, just different options with anything that would fit within that 8x16 frame.
And so then where does are the hookups coming out from underneath it or on the back side of the unit for the sewer and water?
On the back side of the unit has a on-demand water heater. Propane is the most efficient. We can do solar or electric. Has a 50 amp RB plug already on it with 20-foot cord. Has the sewer and water just stubbed out the back. And so literally when it arrives, just set it down, hook up your sewer, your water, propane, plug it in. It's ready to go.
This would be my next question. The AC, how does the AC units work?
So we have an AC option too that you can put on a dual head unit, and we usually use the Mitsubishi dual head system. The AC unit is still hooked onto the back of the unit, and each restroom has a head inside of it for AC heat.
Okay, this is very cool. What is the process like for a park that's interested in doing this? Do they have to get zoning and code and all that type of stuff, or how do these work?
Yeah, each area is going to have its own regulations, so they have to follow up with their own. But since it's pre-built, it's on a steel frame, can be picked up and moved any time. A lot of times it qualifies for, just like a RV park or preset unit, you can move it. Don't have to have a building permit because it's already established.
Very cool. All right, I love these things. So these are the shower houses, and I imagine you've done a few of these installs already, but they're relatively new into the market, correct?
Yeah, relatively new. We've been very busy with them. They've been extremely popular. I've been sending them all over the country. Obviously, things that we have now have put us a little bit slow, but we anticipate the RV and park campground to be extremely busy coming up for the next summer months, and when people are wanting to get out and social distance at their own campgrounds. So,
where are you guys located at?
We're located in Bloomington, Idaho, southeast corner of Idaho, just near Bear Lake, which is
Okay.
on
Yeah.
Utah-Idaho border.
Okay, so let's go back to your trademark, your Conestoga wagons. So these things are designed to be, they're movable, right?
Yeah, they're fully functional wagons. You can roll them very easily. That's was very important to us, to have quality enough wheels that can roll and function, move them into location, take them in a parade. But they roll very easily. But the look also matters too. Quality matters when you have a unique rental accommodation, such as a wagon.
What do you, so the big question, we're filming this, what this is, April 13th, so we're obviously within this coronavirus thing. What are you all advising the parks do to clean and disinfect their units between guests?
Well, the wagons, obviously can be washed down or mopped. It's a decking stain that's on them, but just any area, especially the handrails, areas that you touch a lot, just like any other cabin or accommodation that they might have, clean it the same way. It can be really not much different. So,
What's the guest experience in something like this? Do they like these things, and what can you get in a nightly rate for something like this?
oh, the guests love the wagons. The wagons actually are a great attraction to the campgrounds. Most of my campground, well, all my campgrounds that I have put these wagons at, tell me that it has increased the views on their websites, the campground. People see them on the side of the road. They all want to stop and see them. They're very large. It's hard for me to convey how big they are. Stand 13 feet tall. They're over 25 feet long before the stairs. There's plenty of room in the side there with a king bed. Everybody wants to stop and see them. I even have campgrounds that have told me they've dedicated staff to show people the wagons, just want to stop and see them and look at them. So they really bring in people just because of the uniqueness of them.
So you guys were founded in 2015. What's the story? How'd you get into this business?
So how we got into this business is there was an idea for Conestoga Ranch in Garden City, Utah, for a glamping resort. And one of the partners had an idea to build a wagon. And then other partners took on the challenge after the idea was there. And that's how we built the wagon. We put it together. And after that, the next idea was to start a company after we went through all the work to build it for our own campground. And we saw how popular they were. We saw how many people were reaching out, asking us where we got them. And so we went to a lot of efforts to put together this company, patenting our designs and doing different things to make the wagon better. We started with, wagon basic single canopy. Now we have a wagon with a wood door, and it has a double canopy system with airs insulation. We put Mitsubishi mini splits in these
What's a
as well
double
for heating
canopy
air.
mean? What does a double canopy mean?
So I have two sets of hoops and one canopy on the interior, then airspace, about 6-inch airspace, and then another set of hoops and another canopy. So to get a little bit of insulation value in a wagon is very difficult. Still have the light to transfer through, still have the ambiance and look of an authentic wagon. We went that way, and it's worked really well. And we have a patent on that, and we're the only ones that do that. So.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And now I see you started producing tents also.
Yeah, well, that's tents that we have put together at Conestoga Ranch, and we sell them as kits. And so we have with that log look. We've had a lot of people inquire and want that same look that we got at our resort there. And so we put together the log kit with the tent. So it'd come the tent, the fly, and the logs. The campground would build their own deck because it's more cost effective for them to do that on site. And then we ship the log kit, the tent, and the fly, and have it assembled on the deck.
Well, I
And
mean, that photo
huge
right there,
also.
I think this photo right here sells this unit. I mean, what an amazing shot.
Yeah, the tents have been extremely popular at our resort too, because they're so big. They're big enough to have their own bathroom built inside of them.
Oh,
There are
really?
a lot of
Okay.
different options for families or couples. So
That's the inside of a unit. What's something like this as a kit? What's the price range for something like this?
that one's a very large tent. So the tent kits can range with the logs from anything or anywhere from 14,000 up to 17,000 with the logs, tent, and fly.
Okay, that's actually not too bad. And then what about is the flooring separate? You install your own flooring?
Yeah, the deck, that's what would be the decking. The decking would be installed by the customer. They'd build their own deck just for cost effective. Instead of me sending a construction crew across the United States to put a deck that large together, they can hire local labor to do that.
Very cool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm really, so this concept for the shower house, where did this come from?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
The shower house. Where did the concept for the shower house come from?
So the shower house was a need that I found as I was out selling the wagons. So I was selling a lot of the wagons to new resorts or RV parks that, you know, had a bathhouse, but their wagons rent better with the right fit of a shower house. You get more rent out of them. I think you asked that before. The
Yeah.
average nightly rental has been $150 a night, up to some campgrounds have them for $300 a night. And the ones that were getting a higher income had a nicer shower house, a nicer bathroom, or a dedicated bathroom for it. And so, just seeing a need as I was out there selling wagons, we came up with an idea that we can build our own shower house and resolve a need that they were looking for. So we thought, well, we'll do it. And we were able to do it with the quality that we have and expect for our wagons. Nobody's doing anything like this. It's been very well accepted, very popular. In a combination, so you have the wagon obviously in a bathroom. We have, through 5 years of research and doing different things, it's not effective to put a bathroom in a wagon for maintenance, keeping it, be able to move it, have a nice bathroom that you can be private with no canvas wall between you and the outside world when you're having a shower or in the bathroom. So we put this together, and it's just a lot nicer feel. It adds to the feel. It doesn't ruin the ambiance again of the wagon. You can step out, have a nice shower house right there. You know, and also other RV parks that just have a tent or anything else, or a dry cabin where they need more bathrooms. This is a quick, easy way to add bathrooms.
It is. What's the price point for one of these units? What do they range from?
So they range from 26,000 up to 30,000, depending on, you know, open studs to washable walls to ADA. And, you know, then if you add air conditioning systems, the price will go up another, you know, $3,500 from there. But, you know, the type of tin you use, the siding to the flooring. So there are variables. There's a custom build, and we build them as ordered to people. And so there's models with just shower only. It's 3 rooms of showers. We have models with just toilet sink only. And so within that, again, within that 8x16 steel frame, we could accommodate whatever RV park and campground might need to add to their location.
And I've posted these on the group for everybody to see. I just thought this was really important because I know a lot of folks are adding on or building showers or redoing shower houses, and this is full on turnkey. You get a delivered bathhouse, and as you can see, they're able to design it however you need it to look. So I just think this is a really smart idea, very innovative. It's innovative, creative, love it. So I think it's really, really worthwhile. What's your turnaround time on something like this? You know, what's your lag time from order to delivery?
Well, we're building a shower house about every 2 weeks, and we build a wagon. You know, we build 8 wagons a month. So it depends on how many orders are in front of you. Before the coronavirus hit, we were backed out clear to July for orders, doing very well. You know, things have slowed down. We still have work into June, but it just depends on the time of year. If you order in the fall, it's a lot better than I can guarantee a delivery date of how people build them. Again, it just varies, but I build a shower house every 2 weeks.
Very cool. All right, Jason, what's the best way for them to reach out to you?
But the best way is the website. There's an inquiry page. You can send me an email. My cell phone number's on there. You can just give me a call if you'd rather call and discuss right there. But I'll reply to email, send you price list, send you information. I like to talk to everybody honestly on the phone, get an idea of where they're at, help them price out the product or whatever works best for their location. Give them some advice on what works. Since we have wagons now from coast to coast, from Oregon to Maine and everywhere in between, it's done really well. Happy to give out references and referrals and talk to people too. So
it's Conestoga Wagon Company, or co.com. Jason, I appreciate your time today. Thank you.
thank you very much. I appreciate it.